is this dry vent professional brush. So this one is very similar to kind of what I use. I don't have this one specifically, so I can't fully, show it to you right now, but this one's great. It also is good for professional styling. So if you're liking more of a flat look instead of using a round brush, I know some people don't actually use a round brush. They actually just use that flat brush for going through their, using with their blow dryer. So with that, I definitely use that sometimes if I'm wanting a couple more flat pieces with my, my brush that I do have. But with this one, you can definitely go through and kind of get more of that blow dried straight look there. I personally think that just with the quality of the T3 products, the wet brushes actually, which is what I normally use, they're not really made and they're not supposed to be used with styling tools or like a blow dryer. And the reason for that is that it could melt the strands that they have on it. Whereas you can see on here with these bristles, sorry if you can see a bit of my hair, but here with these bristles, they have these there, and also on that, the flat brush that they do have, on that flat brush, it's made to style your hair, and the wet brushes are just not made to do that. So for that reason, I would definitely use this for the shape. Even though I do love wet brushes and I think they're great for just brushing your hair in general, probably not the best to use when you're styling, because even when I use mine, which is probably not great, I can smell that it smells a little plasticky. So I would definitely not recommend to use that for that. So any other questions here? Oh, Jill, Nicole, with the cord long, for just going back to this curler, sorry, I missed the question before when I moved on. The cord is actually pretty long, which I find nice just because I like to be able to get all around my hair without having to like turn specifically to the mirror that I'm looking in. But something great about this is that it really collapses well. And because of that, and this is what I normally do when I have it in the bathroom, I just extended it here for showing you guys, since my plug was a little bit farther away. But let me show you, it wraps around here super nicely. And then it just makes the cord pretty short. So you're still able to plug it into the wall, curl your hair, you can shorten it or make it longer, however you use it in the bathroom or wherever you get your hair done. So I love that it's longer, because if you're doing it in a place where you're on a trip or something like that, and sometimes the plugs are in the absolute worst places when you're on those trips, it's nice to have a long one, but also make it compact. Something that I did learn that I had not known before which kind of makes sense, is that you're not supposed to wrap your cords around your tools. Or this one, for example, and I did the same thing here. This is a long cord for that compact blow dryer as well. You're not supposed to actually wrap the cords around here, which I'd been doing forever just because I didn't even have a nice blow dryer, a nice curler, but it actually can damage the cord, and then it doesn't, you don't want to damage it if you want it to last for a long time, right? So yes, J. Nicole, I definitely agree with that. I needed something longer because my curler that I had, here's what the other one looked like. It's still semi-long, but not as long as the other one, and just a little flimsy, $10 one from Amazon. So I have that, and then we have 10 minutes left, but I have one more product to show you, and then I'll answer more questions too. But something else that I have